Here's some confessions from a nerd. I have never seen Power Rangers. Yeah, meaning I've seen only clips and have never watched a full episode. But that's about to change. I'm going to check it out and give you my first impressions. Now keep in mind, I'm seeing this for the first time as an adult. I can never go back in time and see it as a kid the way it was intended. I can never be as nostalgic and as well seasoned with it as many fans may be, but I still have a personal history and experience with it. A very misguided experience which I'd like to share. So if you're already a big fan of the show, you might not learn any new information from me, but you'll probably get a unique perspective. And if you're a noob like me, then you can come share the discovery. I've been aware of the show's existence since the very beginning. Its impact was phenomenal. It was as popular as Transformers or Ninja Turtles, all action franchises that I loved as a kid, but somehow with Power Rangers, I missed the boat. I may have been a little bit too old or was too busy getting into horror movies and monster movies. When you obsess over something, it usually means you miss out in something else. Also, I've always had a tendency to ignore whatever is the newest popular thing. I got annoyed with it. I specifically remember it being the most popular Halloween costume. Here is actual footage from Halloween '94. My friend's younger brother came to my party with this costume, and all I could think is, oh, it's that stupid Power Rangers show. Even with Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, when I first heard the title, I thought it sounded like the dumbest thing ever. Mighty Morphin Power Rangers? Like Park Rangers? Morphin? What does that mean? Looking back, it sounds like morphine. I wrote it off as just a kid's show and moved past it. I was more adult, more cool. Now let me watch my Godzilla movies. My first touch of regret happened a few years after the show made its mark. A group of friends and I were sitting around watching TV. We flipped through some channels and happened to land on Power Rangers, but only for a moment. What I saw was a giant robot fighting a rubber suit monster in a city. My friends were making fun of it, saying, oh, it's that stupid Power Rangers show, so cheesy. And I was sitting there thinking, wait a minute, this looks awesome. It was just like a Godzilla movie. It was not what I expected. In the 90s, I was the only Godzilla fan I knew. Nobody else liked this shit, and that only fired me up and made me like it more. Rubber suit monsters, that's what life is all about. Think it looks cheesy? Well, fuck you. Then wait, you're telling me one of the most popular shows on TV is all about rubber suit monsters? This was a major contradiction. You know what I was doing when Power Rangers was on? I was ordering Laserdisc to VHS transfers from Japan of the newest Godzilla films and any other obscure monster movies. But all I had to do was turn on the TV and I'd see a new monster every week. Then I heard something crazy. A new piece of information that would completely change my view of Power Rangers. The show was made in Japan. But the next time I caught a glimpse of the show, I saw something that resembled a TV sitcom with teenagers. This couldn't be the same show. It looked like a Saved by the Bell knockoff. It was silly and dumb, but not in any of the ways I wanted it to be. It definitely was not Japanese. It looked like the most American show you could possibly see. So then I was confused and continued to disregard it. Sometime after the internet age began, I became increasingly aware that Power Rangers was something that would have been right up my alley, but the idea of watching it cold and trying to catch up after all these years seemed too daunting. As the demands of adulthood grew, I wondered, did I miss my opportunity? Would it still appeal to me today? I have to find out. Alright, it's been on the list for years, and now I'm finally looking into it. First of all, is the show Japanese or is it American? Apparently it's both. Generally the monster scenes were shot in Japan while the scenes with the teenagers were in the United States. That makes enough sense. But wait, the Japanese footage was recycled from a completely separate show called Super Sentai. The plot thickens. So there's two different shows, both coexisting and both still going on to this very day. Does that mean I have to watch Super Sentai also? Absolutely. Oh man, now there's two shows I want to watch. I feel like my responsibility just doubled. I feel like I gave birth to twins. Oh, wait, Super Sentai began in 1975 and it's still going on to this very day? They've been making episodes consistently for the past 42 years. I'm gonna die. The basic concept of Super Sentai is a team of ordinary humans are transformed into superheroes. They wear color-coded costumes and save the Earth from evil monsters. This description naturally sounds like Power Rangers, but it also sounds like Kamen Rider, which is from the same creator. Basically, if you have a bunch of people in motorcycle suits flipping around in the air with explosions, lasers, and sparks shooting all over, you know the deal. The deal is, it's fucking awesome. Ever seen Spectre-Man? Dude, that shit is crazy. How about the Toei Spider-Man? Yeah, it's Spider-Man with giant robots. Then there's Ultraman, which is pretty much where it all started. That was 1966, and the Ultra series is still going on today also. It was created by A.G. Tsuburaya, the special effects pioneer who we have to thank for making Godzilla. Godzilla once fought alongside an Ultraman-type character called Jet Jaguar, and Godzilla appeared in many Zone Fighter episodes, along with other characters from the Godzilla franchise, including Gigan and King Ghidorah. The same Japanese superhero genre which spawned Power Rangers is intertwined with the Godzilla franchise. And if we haven't opened up a big enough can of worms already, these franchises fall under the umbrella term tokusatsu. This is a mother genre which generally includes any films that rely heavily on special effects, such as giant monster movies, of course, which I've always known as Daikaiju films. Then you have human-sized monster films like The Manster, superhero series like Super Sentai, space films like Green Slime, mecha series which are about giant robots controlled by people like Gunhead, the Giant Robo series, and even this crosses over into the Godzilla franchise with characters such as Mecha Godzilla and Mecha Ghidorah, and then you take it a step further with Combiner Robots, which plays a big part in Power Rangers. It's robots that come together to form bigger robots, like Voltron and Transformers, and now we're getting into animation! Anime! Holy fuck! This is bad for me. You know that, right? Like, when it comes to this stuff, I can't stop. I'm like an alcoholic. I was doing good, but now I'm over my head. I gotta settle down. Alright, we're talking Power Rangers here. Alright, how about this? I watched just the first season. That's it. Just one season. See if it's on Netflix. Oh good, it is. Let's check it out. It's 60 episodes. 60 fucking episodes? You think that's enough for one season? Oh my god. Oh, jeez, I need some help. Been wanting to get schooled in Power Rangers, but too overwhelmed. Decide to watch just the first season. Lo and behold, it's 60 episodes. Oh man, I need help. Dude, I got you covered. Huh. Well, thanks, Linkara. Hey, didn't I debate that guy one time on who would win in a fight, Mechagodzilla or Megazord, even though I had no idea who Megazord was? Well, anyway, he's reviewed everything Power Rangers, so let this be my guide to the show. Do I need a guide for the guide? And Netflix has two different versions of the first season. There's the original and the remastered series. Do I have to watch that too?
Plot-wise, nothing is different about them, and frankly, I see no reason to watch 60 episodes of the same show twice just for sparkles.
Oh, thank God. Anyway, I'm going to begin watching Power Rangers. Something that was meant to be watched once a week over the course of 20 years, I'm going to consume it all at once. Wish me luck. Oh, go, go, Power Rangers! Go, go, Power Rangers!